The theory of evolution, one of the most revolutionary ideas in human history. And if you think Charles Darwin was the lone genius who came up with it while twirling his mustache, well, sit tight because we need to talk about the other guy. Meet Alfred Russel Wallace, born into a middle-class family, saw his world crumble when his father lost their fortune. At 14, he dropped out of school and became a land surveyor's assistant, mapping out landscapes while unknowingly charting his future in science. Eventually, he landed a teaching job, which, while not thrilling, came with an incredible perk: a library. There, he devoured works like Darwin's Voyage of the Beagle and Chambers' Vestiges of the Natural History of Creation, planting the seeds of evolutionary thought in his mind. Determined to put theory to the test, Wallace embarked on a wild adventure to South America, collecting specimens, until disaster struck. Disease ravaged him, and to top it off, his return ship caught fire, sending 4 years of hard work to the ocean floor. Did that stop him? Of course not. He set sail again, this time to Southeast Asia, where he spent 8 years, gathering a staggering 125,000 specimens. He observed curious patterns. Neighboring islands had species that were similar yet distinct, leading him closer to cracking the code of evolution. Then, fate played its trick. As he lay fever-stricken with malaria, Wallace had an epiphany. Species struggle for resources and only the fittest survive. Excited, he penned his findings and sent them straight to the one man he admired most: Darwin. That's right, folks. This man independently discovered natural selection. Now, Darwin had been sitting on his big idea since the 1830s. He had the data, the observations, the theory, but no sense of urgency. I mean, why rush when you can spend 20 years fine-tuning? That is, until Wallace's letter outlined the exact same theory. Panic mode activated. Darwin suddenly realized he had two options: publish his work now or risk going down in history as that guy who almost discovered evolution. Fearing accusations of plagiarism, Darwin consulted his friend Charles Lyell, who proposed a diplomatic solution: publish both works together. Wallace, ever the chill scientist, was honored to have his work published alongside Darwin's. He even thought Darwin was better suited to explain it to the world. Class act, right? And so, in a year's time, Darwin went from leisurely thinker to full-blown author, cranking out On the Origin of Species. The result? Darwin became a scientific rock star. His book changed the way humanity understood life itself. Wallace? Well, he got a medal and a polite round of applause before fading into history. The Linnean Society even gave them a joint award, but let's be honest. When was the last time you heard someone say, Darwin-Wallace evolution theory? Today, Wallace's contributions remain overshadowed, but his legacy is undeniable. Without him, Darwin might have taken another 20 years. So next time you hear about evolution, spare a thought for the bug-loving explorer who, quite literally, fever-dreamed his way into history. After all, science isn't about who writes it first. It's about the survival of the best explanation. Just ask natural selection. See you in the next video.